Good evening. And so this is part 2 of my earlier live that I did today. And it's already getting dark here, so I apologize. So you're not going to see me that great. But you can hear me. Those who have ears need to hear. That's what this is about right now. If you have ears, you need to hear me, even if you can't see me. But I wanted to do a part 2 of the earlier communication we were having about the young lady talking about how women are nothing to be obsessed over, and all the many ways, all the many reasons why they are not anything to be obsessed over. That's what we're talking about. And again, if you are not one of the women that she's talking about, right? If you did not fit the description of the women that she was talking about, you should have no problem with what was said. None. You should have no problem with what she said if that don't fit you. It don't fit me. That's why I posted it, because I don't have any problem with what she said. Okay? That description does not fit me. This message is also for the women, and it's especially for the younger women, to please preserve yourself. Please preserve yourself. Abstain. Abstain. And look, I'm giving you this advice as a 55-year-old woman who has made mistakes, lots of them. I've made lots of mistakes. And only in the last 20 plus years have I finally figured some things out and said, oh, I got to do something different. Because the way I'm doing things is not working. So I'm here to tell you, not only from clinical experience, working with couples, coaching men and women, singles and couples. Okay. He said, is it a gentleman just joining? What was the description? Ladies, preserve yourselves. This one is for the ladies this evening. So I have my 55 years of life experience. I have 20 plus years of clinical experience. Okay. That's where I'm coming from. For those of you who don't know, that's what my platform, that's the basis of my platform. So I'm not just some random person who decided to get on the internet and start telling you a bunch of stuff. I am actually someone who has studied this, because you all know it's not just about feelings and emotion for me. It's actually about statistics. It's about data. Okay, it's a woman. Thank you. But ladies, preserve yourselves. So this is for you. Preserve yourself. And what that means is that most of the men, can I be honest? Can I be transparent? Let me be transparent. Let me be real with y'all. Okay. Let me be transparent. Most of the men, I would say 85% of them, if I'm being honest, they were not worthy of my sensual and sexual energy. 85% of them were not worthy of my feminine essence and my feminine power. 85% of them should have never tasted my sweet nectar. Okay? 85%. And so I'm sure there are other women on this live who have that same story to tell. And look, that's not to say I had a whole lot of men. I'm just telling you, 85% of them should have never happened. That should have never happened, because they were not worthy. They were not worthy. They were men that I loved or cared about. However, and how about this? I think most of them were good men, but they did not give me the ultimate commitment. They did not provide the ultimate commitment. And some of them, especially, in the last probably 10 years, well, one of them was very wounded. These are a lot of wounded men. You have to understand that when you're dealing with men, and men have wounds, they have traumas, and then here you are, you're giving them your sensual and sexual energy. You are, in fact, energizing this man. You're healing him while he's making you sick. You now become the dumping ground for his trauma. And so, as I used to say all the time when I was younger, most of the men that I have been with, in relationship with, most of those men were made better. Okay? They were made better after being with me. And I couldn't figure out why that was. I was like, wow, these men are like coming up. They're leveling up. Like they're doing this. They're doing that. I couldn't figure out what that was until maybe 10 or 15 years ago when I finally started to study in depth about feminine energy, about feminine power, about relationship polarity. When I started doing research on relationship polarity, that's when it finally clicked. These men are using my feminine essence to level up. To level up. And I was like, dang, I wish someone had told me this when I was 18, 19, 20 years old. But that's what has happened. They are using my precious feminine essence to level up their lives, to heal themselves, to prepare themselves to marry other women. Like, I'm serious, y'all. I can't make this up. And you have got to stand on business. You have to stand on business, ladies, and you have to decide that's not going to be you anymore. You are not a rehabilitation center for a broken man. No. Okay? As I have said before, and I will say again, there are only two possible outcomes. If you are a great woman, if you are a feminine woman, there's only two things. There's only two options for you. Number one, you are happily single. You are creating a life that you love. You are enjoying your life. That's option number one. I'm in that option right now. I love my life. I love the life that I've created. I have a lot of wonderful things going on in my life, and I am single. Option number two, I will meet and be courted by and married to a wonderful, healthy, emotionally stable, masculine man. That man will commit to me. That's option two. That's it. Those are the only two options you have. Anything in between, let me tell you what's in between option one and option two. We in a situationship. We're friends with benefits. I'm sleeping with him casually. Ooh, this gonna make y'all real mad. I'm a girlfriend. That's what's between option one and option two. I'm a girlfriend, short-term girlfriend, long-term girlfriend. I'm a free wife. I'm giving a man free sex. That's what's in between option one and option two. That doesn't exist for me anymore. Okay? There's option one and there's option two. Okay? That's it for me now. That's all I got. And that's going to require a level of patience. Okay? That's going to require discernment on your part. Like you have got to do your inner work, your due diligence. That's what that's going to require. Okay? But nobody's talking about that. Nobody's telling you that. Is that really those are the only two options you should have if you're a good woman. But they want to make you believe that, okay, being a long-term girlfriend and being engaged for 8 years and living with a man, having his kids, they want to trick you into believing you doing something. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. None of that is good. Okay? So we have got to start preserving ourselves. We've got to start setting the price, keeping it set. Either a man can pay it or he can't. That's it. So if your price is set at $10,000 and a man has $9,999, he does not get anywhere. Okay? He needs to have $10,000. Okay? That's it. All right, I saw some comments. Oh, Lord. Lots of guys think they deserve you. Just be because they want you and put forth a little to no effort. Nope. Set the price. You have got to set the price. And I strongly recommend that the price is not cheap and it's certainly not free. Set the price. Okay? Set the price. And if a man come with anything less, I don't care if you come with a penny less than the price, no, we have to preserve ourselves. We have to preserve ourselves. She said they think we're desperate. There are some women out here who are. And as I told y'all time and time again, it's the desperate ones that's making it worse for everybody. It's the women out here that's still sleeping with their exes and having casual sex and all this other foolishness. They're making it worse for everybody. That's why I check them. It's called slut shaming. Okay? It's a sociological theory that says women have to keep other women in check when it comes to the price of sex. Women have got to slut shame other women. We've got to start speaking out about this, because if you don't and you let all these women run amok, the men are going to think that's everybody. Like all of y'all hoes. That's what the men are. Because you got a percentage of women that's doing what they're doing, they think all women are hoes. They think all women are cheap. All women are easy. That's why men are sitting across the dinner table from me, asking me to be on their sexual roster. Now, come on now, y'all. I'm 55. What I look like? What do I look like? Having a man sit across the table from me and ask me to be on his sexual roster. Common sense will tell you I'm not that woman. But that's where we are. It don't matter how sweet, it don't matter how classy, how elegant, how well spoken, none of that matters. Men out here today, because of a percentage of women that are running amok, they think all women are like that. They think all women should be giving them free sex because the last 5 women that they slept with. And so they gonna sit across the table from me and ask me some foolishness like that. That's where we are. She said, I love being single. I have no stress. I agree. Okay? The only ones who are married are the passport bros. And honestly, they ain't doing all that great either. They ain't doing all that great either. But y'all check these women. Check these women, because I know I do. I check them. You making it hard for everyone. And then look. These women that I'm talking about, not every woman, but there's a percentage. Now they out here crying, well, these men are like this and like that, and don't realize that they're a part of the problem. You're a part of the problem. Like you're the reason why this is happening. You chose the wrong team. You chose the BBL team. And yeah, all you gonna get is some D. That's all you gonna get. You might get a little change and you gonna get some D. That's it. That's what the BBL team is gonna get you. It's not gonna get you no house or no car or no wedding ring or no, it's gonna get you a little bit of change and it's gonna get you some D. That's about it. That's about it. So ladies, we have got to check other ladies. And I literally just said this to a friend of mine the other day. I'm going to make it my personal mission to do it. Like, seriously, y'all, I'm going to make it my personal mission to do nothing but check women this year. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you saying that? Why are you, like, that's all I'm going to do is check women all day, every day this year. Now, I'm going to do it in love. I'm going to do it in love. Okay? There's no hate. There's no hate behind it, but I'm going to do it in love. Okay? Alta says, it's true, Miss Anita. You can't go into Burger King or any clothing store and tell them you have less than the price of the ticket item. You either got the money or you don't. The price is the price. That's it. That's it. And that's it. Like, I don't have nothing else to tell you. Okay? But set your price. Set your price and keep it set. Yeah, she said they don't care. We all the same to them. They really believe that. They really believe that. Like, I was just like, I was sitting there, I was like, excuse me? Do you see me? Do you what? I was like, this is where we are? Well, now I got to check some females. I got to check some women because they're a big part of why it's gotten to this point. You got all men out here thinking that's how all women are. Like, what? That is insane to me. She said, yep, had one tell me that too because I said no to sex. Saying the last girls sleep with them fast, that's crazy. Yeah, I've heard it too. I've heard the same thing. I've heard the same thing. Men telling me, oh, well, I'll just go out here and get somebody else. And you know what I tell them? Go on out here. Go on out here and get somebody else. Because number one, that somebody else will not be Anita. Okay? Now, you don't know the powerful essence I got between my legs, but you will not be experiencing it. You will not experience it. But whatever it is you getting, it's not Anita. So I'm cool with it. I'm good with it. You go out here and you do you. But you're not going to get it from me. That's it. That's it. So no. But y'all, it blowing my mind. Yeah, I'll be old and have no man. Give me a break. I'm good. And here's the thing. I might be old and have no man, but I won't have a bad man. I won't have a bad man. That's what I know I ain't gonna have. You right about that, sir. I will not have no stupid man, no bad man, no ignorant man, no degenerate man. You right. You right. If those are my choices, you right. I won't have a man. I won't have no man. I'm good. I'm good. But we have to preserve ourselves. Yeah, she said most of them don't even deserve my kitty mat. I know that's right. Yeah, preserve yourselves, ladies. She said they see the difference. They just act like they don't and try to treat you the same because they don't know how to handle you. I have a guy I like and told him I don't care if he sleeps with women, just not me. Good for you. Good for you. Preserve your value. And I kid y'all not, I read this book called, is it Sacred Woman? It's by Queen Afua. I read this book called Sacred Woman. I think that's what it's called, by Queen Afua. And I had to reread it. Like, I had to read it and reread it because some of the language in there was like throwing me off. So I had to read it and reread it. But the essence of the book is, don't ever forget this, ladies. The feminine essence. The feminine power. It is the reason why men have built this entire world. Like, y'all have forgotten that men built this entire world for us. We're the reason why they do most of what they do. Every person on the planet comes through a woman's womb. Think about that. The only man that did not come through a woman's womb is Adam. Every single person on the planet, every man on the planet came through a woman's womb. That is your power. And look, they love to talk about how, the abortion rights and all of that. And, the woman has power. Yeah, we technically do. How about that? We technically do. Like, we could technically find out if it's a male and not even have it come here. We technically do. Okay? But yeah, y'all the ones with the power and y'all the ones that, a man don't have a say if the baby come or not. If y'all want the baby come. Okay. That's a whole lot of power though, isn't it? That if a woman made up her mind, you know what? I don't want to have any male children. She could do something about it. And y'all know I am not advocating. I don't believe in abortion. I am not advocating for abortion. I'm just simply trying to express the power that a woman has. Okay? She said a lot of times they're just looking for entertainment. A lot of times, how about 90% of the time? 90% of the time, men want company. Don't ever forget that. They want company. They want companionship. They want free sex and they want free therapy. I've said it before and I will continue to say it. I don't know why, nobody's listening. I guess nobody's listening, But that's why men want you. 90% of them right now don't want anything real. And here's what's crazy. All that feminine power, all that feminine essence that a man gets from a woman, a lot of them are not even using it productively. They're not even using it. They're not using it to build a business. They're not using it to invent something. They're not using it to take over companies, or they're not using it for anything productive. They're using it to sit on the couch, to get high, to play video games, to use porn. They're not using it for anything productive. That's what's so crazy. They are taking your free sex, as powerful as it is, and they're not owning a business. They're not doing anything with it. Isn't that crazy? But a lot of them believe, okay, I'm getting healed. I'm getting validated. Oh, some woman gave me her vagina. Therefore, I'm not as bad as I think I am. I may live at home in the basement with my mom or my grandmother, and I may not have a job, and I may play video games and jerk off to porn. But you know what? I was able to talk Susie down the block into giving me some vagina, so I'm not that bad. That's what they're thinking, y'all. That's what I just can't believe it. I see some of the raggediest, dustiest men with a woman and a baby. And I'm thinking, you gave him some vagina? You gave this fool some sex and had a baby with him? You have now ruined that man. That man is ruined because he feels validated. He says he is validated and being a scrub. Like, this woman gave me some. I kid y'all not. I cannot make this up. This woman gave me some vagina, probably multiple times. I'm not that bad. Hear me well. When you sleep with these men, when you sleep with these exes, when you sleep with these no good men, you are validating them. You are saying you are fine. You are fine just the way you are. You are loved and you are fine. You're not that bad. And so look, I don't care what your mouth say. I don't care what your mouth say. If your vagina is letting him in, what your actions are saying is he is just fine. He don't need to change a thing. Okay? Don't ever forget that. And you out here giving this man some free vagina, validating him. And look, he in the barber shop, he playing video games with his boys, and he feel good about himself. Not working, not contributing to society, not doing anything of value, but because you gave him some vagina, that's how powerful your vagina is. Just you giving him a little bit of vagina, this man feels like a king, and he is nothing even close to a king. That's how powerful, ladies, that your sexual energy is. A man can have less than nothing. And if he can have sex with a woman, he feels like a king. I need you to rip that crown right off his head. Stop sleeping with these scrubs, these dusty men, these raggedy men. Y'all know who I'm talking about. It's not every man, but it's a percentage of them. It's a percentage of them. It ain't every man, but it's a good percentage of them. Please stop giving them free sex. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck right now. That's why nothing is changing. Nothing is changing. Because you keep giving your ex some, and you keep giving this guy some, and that guy some, and that's why nothing is changing. Y'all need to close the shop. The shop is closed. He gonna show up at the door. Well, when is it open? I don't even know. Close the shop. Close the shop altogether. But please, please preserve yourself. Make a man earn. And I did use that word. A man should earn your feminine essence, your sensual and sexual. A man should earn it. This has nothing to do with money. This is about time. This is about energy. This is about effort. This is about love. This is about your heart, your feelings. Make that man earn it. Y'all just giving it away. Just giving it away. Just giving it away. But we got to wake up. I've been saying it. And look, I have male content creators that are out there, trying to encourage men, trying to turn men into leaders, trying to tell men, no, it's us that's going to change all this. We're the leaders and this and that. Okay. And I support them 100%. But can I keep it all the way 100? It's women. It's women closing the shop. It's women finding themselves. It's women literally bringing their self-esteem up, raising their standards. I believe it's women. I believe that once we can all get on the same page and we can be of one mind and of one accord and the shop is closed, a man has no choice. He has no choice because you ain't getting none. You're not getting none. You got to jump through rings of fire. You're not getting any. Until we do that, we going to stay right where we at. And look, it's a small percentage of us that's already doing that. But it's a small percentage. If I can be real, it's a very small percentage. Very small percentage of ladies that are preserving themselves, that are abstaining, that are, trying to do the right thing, focused on themselves, focused on what they got going on. It's a very small percentage. That percentage has to grow. It has to. That's the next movement. That's the next movement. Not the feminist movement. The keep your legs closed movement. That's the movement that's gonna right things. That's the movement. Okay, so this whole sexual revolution and the pill and and free love and free sex and all of that. No, we need to keep your legs closed movement. Buckle down. Focus on yourself. Focus on your inner work. Love yourself. Bring your self-esteem up. Bring your value and your worth up. That's what's going to turn this ship around. She said, nowadays it's expected. I had a man tell me no man is dealing with that and I will be by myself. Yep. Okay. But like I said, y'all have to stay the course because if he asks you and you say no and he go on to the next and she say no and he go on to the next and she say no, he gonna be like, Anita done got to all these women. Anita done got to these women. You darn tootin'. That's my plan. My plan for 2024 is to take this message viral. Take this message global. Close the shop. Close the shop. And let me go here. And y'all gonna really feel a way about this, but I'm gonna say it because it's me. Half of y'all ain't even enjoying the sex you having. Half of y'all ain't orgasming. You're not enjoying the sex you having. You're not open because you don't trust that man. You don't love that man. You don't trust that man. You so swept up in the culture. All the sex you giving out is for the culture. It's not even for you. It's for the culture. It's for him. It's not even for you. I'd be darned if I have some sex that ain't good. I'm good, bruh. I'm good. I'd be darned if I let a man get between my legs and don't please me. That is not happening. That is definitely not happening. I'm good. So, yeah, I have to go there because I hear the other side. Y'all are not enjoying the sex. You don't trust this man. Your body is not open to this man. You're not comfortable. You know what you're doing? You numbing yourself. You got to drink alcohol. You got to smoke weed. Like, really ask yourself. Because if you're not doing that, you ain't trying to do this. Your body is completely closed to this man. You're not trying to do nothing with him. And then look, you so deep into people pleasing. Well, I got to do this. I got to have sex with him. He going to leave. He going to go to somebody else. And you don't even enjoy it. You don't even enjoy the sex. But because you so deep into people pleasing mode, you numbing yourself, you high, you drunk. Well, this is what everybody's doing. And, I can't have no man if I ain't. Okay. How's that working out for you? But can I keep it real? 80, 90%. Y'all not even enjoying the sex. That's what's so crazy to me. Get yourself a toy and have an orgasm. How about that? Get yourself a toy, find you something, and have yourself a real orgasm. You trust yourself, don't you? You love yourself, don't you? Okay, have at it. I'd rather see you do that than what you're doing. So no, half of y'all don't, most of y'all don't even enjoy it. Let's keep it real. You don't. And like I tell people, save it for love, save it for exclusivity and commitment, save it for marriage. Hell, save it to have a real orgasm. Like, how about that? Can you require an orgasm? Y'all don't even require that. You sleeping with a man and it ain't even good. You're not even getting pleased. I mean, I cannot make this up. How about the girl going to swingers with her boyfriend and girlfriend and got herself slayed? Oh, Lord. I mean, it's just so dark. It's so dark out here. Yeah, it is so dark. Men say, if you're not a virgin, why should they wait for sex? Because it's just like them buying a used car. You don't get a used car for free. If they can't afford a new car, and most men can't afford a new car. Oh, did I say that? If you can't afford to buy a new car, you buy a used car. And I don't see nobody letting people drive off the lot with used cars for free. You got to pay for them, don't you? And the reason why I use that car analogy, y'all, because men love using that car analogy. That's why I be using it. Monkey see, monkey do. Well, I got to get a test drive. I need a test drive. Okay, I got your test drive. But you're going to pay money for that used car just like you're going to pay for that new car. That's why. You ain't going to get no used car for free. Okay? I may be a used car with low miles. I'm a classic too. That's the difference. I'm a classic. So look, the classic be costing. I'm a classic vehicle. Think about that. I'm a 1960s Porsche with low miles and you gonna pay. Okay? So nah, we not even going there. That's why these girls don't respect their bodies. No, it's sad. It's beyond sad. Like, I never thought I'd see us get here. I didn't. And here we are. And it's like, I can't even wrap my head around it. And the lack of social skills that men have. Again, ladies, please stop giving these men free sex. They can't even talk right. They can't even ask simple questions. They don't even have basic manners. And you having sex with them. They can't open your door. They can't open your door to get in the car. They can't pay the bill for you to go out to eat. And you having sex with them. I cannot make this up. He takes you to the dealer on your first date. Red flag. Man. See? That's right. A classic with low miles is the rarest of the rare. That's Anita. All day long. That 1960s Porsche. Low miles, one owner. That's me. And it's going to cost you. Okay? But please preserve yourself. I got to run in here to this appointment. We have to get this message out, ladies. We have to get this message out. I'm going to do a post tomorrow. And I want people to share. Please like and share the post. We have to get this message out. I want to see everybody that follows me. I want them to share or repost the post that I put up tomorrow. We have to get this message out. We have to preserve ourselves. We have to, respect ourselves. We cannot expect respect from men and we don't respect ourselves. And this idea that we're wearing clothes that are cute and they're completely immodest, showing your behind, showing your cleavage and your breasts and all. Oh, it's cute. It's cute, Anita. It is disrespecting yourself. Stop giving men free peeks at your body. Okay? There are no free peeks over here. But yes, we have to get this message out. We have to. It is just, it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. And it's almost like the human race is going to die off because you got people that just can't get together, can't marry, can't have no kids. It's crazy. They're estimating by 2030 that over half of the women in the country will be single and childless. That's a problem. That's a problem. And then you got men between 18 and 30 not having sex, not married, not living on their own. That's a problem. That is an epidemic. That is an epidemic that we have to do something about. It cannot continue like this. So that's my rant. I had to do it. Y'all, my throat is on fire. I'm going to go in here and suck one of these Ricola, lozenges. I need to give myself some vocal rest. I'm just trying to figure out when I can do it because everything makes me mad. Everything gets me riled up now. But y'all, we got to do better. And it has to start somewhere. I know, I've been talking about this for a while, but I got to ramp it up. It has to start somewhere. But ladies, we got to check each other. We got to start checking each other. And I know that's what I'm going to do this year. I'm going to start checking ladies. I'm going to start checking them and their bad behavior, that they are a big part of why we're experiencing what we're experiencing. It's got to stop. It has to stop. All right, I got to go in here. Thank you so much for joining me for part 2. Thank you for, I know y'all could barely see me in this video. I mean, I apologize for that, but it just couldn't wait. But thank you for supporting my platform. If you believe in love, if you believe in marriage, if you believe in healthy relationships, I hope that's why you're here. Okay? Because that's what my platform is all about. So thank you so much for watching. And as always, stay open to love.